Morning everyone. Well, I think it might be afternoon now. I'm just going for a little walk around the farm. I just thought I'd bring you a different angle this morning. There's Hannes and Mabel. Hannes sleeping on the left there, having a little snooze. Mabel on the right. Enjoying the peace and quiet of a Sunday. And the sun out, which is always nice. I'm really just having a walk around, just to try and get straight in my mind exactly what it is what we want to design here. Because over the last sort of 19, nearly 20 years, I've gone from one idea to another, because it's not an easy site to work with all this rock here. And I'm pretty sure that I have straight in my mind now what in an ideal world we'd create for our little Frisian village, for people and horses. But it's so important, I think, that it stays up here at the top of the hill, so that we've always got those views. So it is going to be a logistical challenge. But we do like a good challenge. So I'm just in the field at the back here. We don't often have horses in here. You might remember a video from I think back end of last year where I had Yolanda and Zhao up here. And it circles round to this top paddock. It sits above where the barn is and the walker is. So whatever we do here, it is going to involve chopping out a lot of rock, because we're not working on nice flat ground. But that's what makes it so unique and special. After my little walk around, just come down to see the teddy bear and little Nero. So teddy bear, on the vet's recommendation, we've just dropped him down to one painkiller in the morning. But I came in and he was just resting this leg again. So I've just popped the Arc Equine on him again. So that'll sit on for 3 hours. Sorry, you can't really see it from that side. Let me show you around the other side. Oh, it's just started flashing. There we go. There we go. So that will sit on him for 3 hours. And it just aids with the pain relief. But if he's still holding it up later, then we'll give him another little bit of meds. And then my plan is to get him out for some little walks this week. Look at all that hair coming out. See, that's the sign of spring, isn't it? Yeesh. That's the sign of spring. That's a good sign. We like it when all the hair starts coming out. Keeps all the birds happy. Hey. It's not fair to be stuck in when the sun's shining outside. Little Nero, who's also been in bed as well, as you can tell by all the shavings in his forelock. Have you had a nice time sleeping? You can still see that bit on his neck where he's shaved is obviously where he had his injections put in to give him his general anaesthetic when he was over at Rainbow. But I believe from Frey he's been good this morning, quite quiet, not kicking the door. Oh, I was going to say not kicking the door. I'm going to put the quick kick on now. Unfortunately, if you kick it now, it's going to squirt me probably more than you. Are you not going to give us a demonstration? No? We need to get you some music on in here, don't we? Although very often if we have music playing on a YouTube video, then they like to mute it for us. It'll squirt. I think he knows when it's on, don't you? He's hiding from it now. Oh, Nero. Look at you, you're covered in shavings. Is your treat ball empty? Do you want me to top it up? We'll get a top up. Just come out with Teddy Bear to see whether he wants to go for a little walk. I'm basically giving him the option. He didn't want to walk down the driveway. He just wants to stare off into the distance. Where do you want to go? You want to come up this way? You can go up to the arena if you want. See, this is why he's going to be ideal, just to mooch and wander around the yard with Annie. What do you think? Yeah. Where do you want to go? You want to just stop and look again? Do you want to stop and look at Mabel? You've had your box rest, Mabel, haven't you? You're really not quite sure where you want to go. Can you come up this way? And go and have a chat to Mabel. You're busy looking at Bailey, who's throwing stuff in the skip over there. Do you want to have a chat to Hannes? That white on his face is his heel balm. It's just round his eye, just to soften the skin. Yeah, go and have a chat to Hannes. Sorry, the sun is making that a little bit hazy. And that's Mabel tromping again. She's full of it at the moment. You comparing notes on vet visits. You don't nip him on this, that's not nice. Why would you do that? Where are we going now? Have a little walk in the arena maybe? It's nice and soft in there. You look like you're walking evenly behind, which is good. What do you think, Teddy? We've got Sam here this week, and I want Sam to have a good look at him first before we decide whether to let him just wander out on the yard on his own. I think he's such a sensible horse though, he'll decide what he can and can't do. Do you want to go back down? Oh, that sun's bright today. It's beautiful. I'm going back this way. You're just not quite sure what to do, are you? Are you just following me? Come on, I'm going to make a decision for you. Let's go into the arena. Let's go and have a little walk around the arena. Come on then. No? Come on. Good boy. Look, you just don't want to be far from home, do you? Come on. We'll take you back then. We'll take you back. Can't live your life in a stable though. Look, there's a shepherd, a shepherdess, another shepherdess. There's a damson at the back. Oh, who's Bailey getting pushed over by? So Tamara's moving the sheep with help from Bailey and Frey. That's Connie at the back with her jacket on. Oh, look. You should have heard the screams from her yesterday when she was feeding them and they were trying to knock her flying. I shouldn't giggle at things like that. But she's not very good at being dominant. And they push her over all the time. So they're now moving from their winter turnout field up to the field behind the static there. And that way she can come out the side door and feed them straight from there. Plus there's a lot more grass up there now. That all looks very civilised. I think that's just Tamara telling Frey that Astra's the one with 4 white feet, because we all get confused between which one's Astra and which one's Zeneca. We know Pfizer because he's got a mottled face, and we know Damson because she's completely black, and Connie obviously because she's the old girl. Oh look, what well-behaved sheepies. Excellent. Into their new residence. It's been quite a nice quiet Sunday today, which I think I definitely needed, but I am feeling a lot better. I also got the drone out a little bit earlier just to get some aerial shots of the farm so that I can start doing my sketches before we meet with Richard and Jill about the overall design for the farm. So I thought I might just share a couple of those with you now, and obviously once those images come alive and once those plans are on paper, you'll be able to see where we plan for everything to go eventually. So here they are. heard some kicking, and this silly boy, Nero, has got himself cast, so let's see whether I can help him up. Let me just... Right, young man, how are we going to do this? You are a silly boy, and that's not a good leg to be stuck on. Right, let me get a rope. Let's see if we can move it around. It's a very silly thing to do. Right, let's see how we're going to do this. Let's see how we're going to do this. Right, I think my best bet might be to go around the front leg. Alright. You okay? You okay? Not a lot you can do in a situation like this. Alright, sweetheart. Alright. Oh, well done. Oh, darling. Oh, sweetheart. Did you get yourself stuck? That's very silly. That's very silly. Oh, angel. Let's get your jump on and give you a check. What a thing to do. Eh? And on your bad leg as well. So I was just in the office just now, just finishing off, and I heard some banging and I thought it was just him kicking on the door. But clearly not. And it's, you know, a lot of horses do get cast in the stable. No, I'm not going out. It's not something that we've had happen very often in these boxes, because they are very big boxes. Let's just give him a check over. They are very big boxes, and I think I can probably count on one hand in the last 18 years how many times I've ever seen somebody get stuck in here. But of course, what didn't help was that he had his bad leg stuck up against the wall, which is why he was struggling, I think, to push and get himself down, because obviously he'll be a lot weaker in this one. So that won't have done him any favours at all. But his bandage is still in place. You playing with the rope now? You see, he's just looking at it, that there's another thing to play with. Right, come round here, darling. Let's see you round here. Come on. Come on, Nero. Come on. Come over here so I can see you move on that leg. Nero. You just want to photobomb the camera the whole time. Let me get a head collar and just move you round, just so I can see how you're walking. We're all at it because Teddy Bear's just been in bed and had a roll as well. But at least he's not got stuck. I'm just pulling faces now. Right, what do we think, Nero? Let's have a little walk round, see how you are on that leg. At least you're not holding it in the air. You really don't do yourself any favours. Look at the state of your face. I remember many, many years ago having a problem with Femma being stuck down in the front stable by the cottage, and Sarah, Holly and Frey's mum, helped me to get her moved, and we had to put ropes around her front and back legs just to move her around. Come on. Okay. Right, well, he's walking well enough on that, but what I'm going to do, just because he will be a little bit sore from that, what I might do is just give him some paracetamol just to help with anything else that might be hurting after that. Hey, you are a silly boy, eh? You're a very, very silly boy. But that was very nice of you to get it all caught on camera so that all your fans could see you getting stuck, eh? It's not something that you need to be doing too often. Okay, right, say goodnight to all your fans. Say goodnight to all your fans. Yes. There we go, he's got a fresh treat ball. So that's a hexagonal ball with a little hole in the side. and he has to roll it round to get treats out of it. It's just a good way to keep him entertained. Got a nice fresh rug on, and hopefully no more getting stuck tonight.